You've loved the What League, week in and week out. Fights, tights, glory. But this February, the What League brings love to you. Join us Valentine's Day for a very special stream hosted by What League favorite, KJ Mathard. The What League presents The Love Ring. Hello, everyone. It is I, yes, KJ Mathard, cousin of your commentator, your regular commentator, Matt. Welcome!
Let's do this thing!
Welcome, everyone, to a lovely Love Ring Sunday. It's Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope you all are excited to get down with the love tonight. Good evening, I'm extra drunk. I'm getting there as well, not Spider-Man. Yes, hello. Interesting, KJ has got the soundboard right. Yes, KJ does have the soundboard down, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's wonderful to see you all here. Let me turn this music down a little. Hello. I wonder if Matt and KJ got their hair dyed the same day. I saw my cousin's haircut, and yes, I was jealous. And I said, wow, I am gonna get myself some of that there. I said, wow, and I wanted to get some of that good old hairspray going on. Oh my goodness, I'm already better than Matt. Oh, stop it. Don't you, I won't tell anyone. Wow, yes. Folks, welcome to the Love Ring Sunday. It comes but once a year, and this is the first year. And this particular love ring, here, let's hop on over, folks. This particular love ring that we're looking at here, well, folks, we have decided to call it something very special. We've decided to call it none other. Oh no, I pressed the wrong one. We're going to call it The BEAR-CHELOR, folks. The BEAR-CHELOR, yes. The BEAR-CHELOR, in honor of our BEAR-CHELOR himself, Barry Brown. I will let you all know that, yes, there will be fights, there will be tights, there will be glory tonight. Yes, indeed! As a consolation prize for some of our competitors here in the BEAR-CHELOR this evening, they will be given the opportunity to go to What League Space Camp, folks. Yes, What League Space Camp, where your dreams of becoming an astronaut can come true. Yes, he's a bear, very clever. Yes. So, folks, I'm gonna slow this. My goodness, yes, it's very, very exciting. We're gonna keep those lo-fi beats going while we introduce things. Yes, my goodness. I hope you're all along for the ride, and we will see tonight who will become the one and only possible true love pairing with Barry Brown. Tonight we are going to be introducing 18 of our eligible BEAR-CHELORs who want to win the heart of Barry Brown. They will be phasing off and will be introducing some of their drama as it unfolds. Ooh. The drama will be unfolding. Oh yeah, the love will be in the mists, and we will see who will become the lover of Barry Brown. It's very exciting. And there will be some fights and sights, of course, along the way. Maybe some fallout from some of our dates and our drama. We're making it up as we go, folks. I hope you're enjoying it. That being said, we're gonna jump. Oh my goodness, folks. We're gonna jump right into the BEAR-CHELOR. Let's do this thing. All right, I'm gonna switch on over. We gotta have our usual fighting music play, but you know, it goes with the feelings, the love. Um, I don't know what I'm doing, everybody. It's fine. It's me, KJ Madhard, your best friend. Anyway, here we go, folks. Very exciting. Introducing our bachelor himself, Barry Brown. A little couple of fun facts about Barry Brown. He's a Gemini. Ooh, yes, he's a Gemini, folks. He's most recently taken on a little bit of a bad boy persona. He loves to wrestle, both in the ring and out of the ring. He was raised by an ancient bear clan that bestowed upon him the mystical and coveted knowledge of professional wrestling and bearhood. And Barry Brown is looking for love in all the right places, and you in the chat, myself, I'm barely invested, dumb bear. Oh my goodness, well, get ready. Hope everyone's enjoying some chocolate with a nice bruschetto. Oh, yes. Cheers all around, everyone. We're out of the ring. With Matt, possibly. I don't know. It's me, KJ Madhard. I'm definitely not commentator Matt. I'm most definitely KJ Madhard. But, you know, standard stuff outside the ring, like the woods, perhaps on a beaver's dam, maybe in a nice watering hole, or on a nice log, you know. All over for love. And perhaps more. Some of our competitors might take Barry on a trip somewhere, perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. Folks, let's get introduced to our competitors here for the What League's Love Ring BEAR-CHELOR event. Here we go. Heading on over to BEAR-CHELOR Mansion. We see Barry Brown himself waiting outside. He's waiting, looking for the limo to pass by and see some of his possible lovers coming along the way. Apologies, KJ. You just look so much like him. I know. I copy him for sure. But folks, yes, Barry Brown's waiting outside. Who will be Barry's first arrival here in the BEAR-CHELOR limo? Well, folks, look who it is. It's the Devster himself. He's arriving. He's introducing himself as a down-to-earth guy who likes to have fun. Wow, possible love interest for Barry Brown. I didn't know what I expected, but I'm in. I didn't know what I expected either, everyone. It's KJ Madhard, your host, but hey, we'll see what happens. All right, well, Barry Brown's going to say goodbye to Devster because we got a lot more competitors come through. Let's see who else is on the way. Ooh, Barry Brown. Ooh, he pulses a little. He's a little taken with the Devster and his down-to-earth funness. Oh, wow. All right, well, moving on, our next competitor arriving. It's none other than Metatron, the winner of the Royal Scramble this year. He arrives. He says a little bit, smiles at Barry. Barry blushes. Wow. Ooh, making that bear blush. Well, let's see who else we have coming along. It's none other than What League's resident physician, Dr. Scrubs. He arrives with a stethoscope and checks Barry's heartbeat. But it's steady. It's true. It's a bear's heart. Not a bit of a flutter just yet from this doctor, but maybe he can flutter up a little bit later on in the competition. Who's to say? That's something my cousin Matt says, right? Who's to say? Oh, KJ Madhard, that's me. Coming up next, we have our next possible lover. Oh my goodness, it's Crash Beam. Crash Beam arrives, walks right up to Barry and says that they are only here for Barry. And ain't that why we're all here? We're here for the bear. I do say my name a lot, don't I? Yes, yes, possibly. But we're going to move right along, folks. Who's our next possible lover? Oh, it's none other than the bad boy, Jet Sexton. Jet Sexton arrives with a hot dog for Barry Brown, saying he hopes Barry has eaten. He doesn't want him to pass out. He gives him the hot dog and he says, hey, I'll see you later, hot stuff. And Jet Sexton walks away. Ooh, such a bad boy. Such a bad boy. Ooh. After Jet Sexton, I clicked the wrong thing. We're moving on after Jet Sexton. Our next Our next possible lover, it's none other than the prophet Judas Pope. He arrives with a bag of pennies so that he and Barry can make wishes in that fountain. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very intriguing. Ooh. Pennies for a bear, and they make some wishes together. I hope they wish for love. Moving on, we have, pound for pound, the strongest competitor in the What League. Molly Mantis arrives and meets Barry in a pretty normal, real-life kind of way, and that's respectable. That's very respectable by Molly Mantis, for sure. Yes, for sure. TTVRY, oh, ooh, boo, oh my goodness. Some booing happening. I didn't consent to being put in this competition. I didn't need to find love and look for male or bear validation. It's 2021. I choose to live with my cats instead. Well, Molly Mantis, I'm sure that Barry Brown might be picking up on that vibe, so we'll see if you stick around. Moving on, folks, we have the human-sized frog Perrier hopping onto the scene right out of the limo. Arrives not wearing shoes, and Barry Brown does not hate that Perrier is not wearing shoes. Wow, wow, wow. Glad I didn't shave my armpits or put on deodorant. Hey, you do you, Molly Mantis. It's very respectable, however you are, because you're living your true self. It's beautiful. Moving on, our next possible lover, could be Lady Jane arrives, and she tells Barry Brown that she has butterflies. Ooh, my goodness, things are all aflutter. Love is aflutter here in the BEAR-CHELOR, folks. But we're moving on. Lady Jane's tag partner, Janitor Upchuck, arriving out of the limo. He performs a cartwheel while holding a mop. Could he be the one to sweep Barry off his feet? Who's to say? But we'll find out later on in this competition. Next up, we have Master Zeke. He mentions something about his chakras and how he can help, but Barry is too busy staring at Zeke's physiques. Am I right, folks? Who could blame him? Who could blame him? Am I right? We're all in one limo. How do we not kill each other? You're all in separate limos. We have a heavy budget here for the BEAR-CHELOR. Moving on here at the Love Ring, the BEAR-CHELOR. Here he comes, folks. There's none other than Mean Mikey falls out of the limo. A little clumsy at first, but Barry Brown finds it. Ooh, he shakes. He finds it a little charming how Mean Mike just fell right out of there. Wow, interesting. Awful for the environments. Yes. Next up, we have Jack Axe. Jack Axe appears he walks out of the woods, and then he enters into one side of the limo and then back out of the other side of the limo. So he doesn't want to cause suspicion or anything, but everyone very clearly sees Jack Axe just walk out of the woods. Interesting, interesting. Barry Brown is kind of unfazed, though. He's from the woods as well. Our next possible lover, we're coming towards the end, folks. It's Sir Sarai. As he exits the limo, he chugs a glass of wine before working up the courage to talk to Barry, and Barry is quite impressed with those chugging abilities. Ooh. 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 Moving on. Our next possible... Oh my goodness, folks, it's Slash Shipper. Slash Shipper just sailing right on out of that limo door, strolling right up to Barry Brown. Incredibly, incredibly charming. And Barry almost gives a little giggle to himself. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Our last two competitors here for the three, I should say. Static exits the limo. He flexes. And once again, Barry Brown blushes at the flexing of this first hero. My goodness, folks. My goodness. Barry Slash, I ship. Coming in next, of course, we have Hacksaw the Fragile. Hacksaw's a little shy, though, and they come out of the limo covering their face, and Barry can't seem to get a good look. At the face of Hacksaw, and Hacksaw runs away before Barry can even get a word in. And finally, your final possible lover for Barry Brown here on the BEAR-CHELOR. It's my cousin, Commentator Matt! Of course, that's why he couldn't be here tonight. Commentator Matt is looking to earn the love of Barry Brown. Look at him go. Wow, 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 wow. All I have to say about him is... he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win. No way. No way. Get out of here. Get out of here, cuz. All I have to say to you, cuz, is...
Shame.
Shame. You should have been here with me, and we could have had a great Valentine's together. Anyway, moving on, everybody. Every person. Folks, that is all 18 of our competitors. Barry Brown now sitting there. He's thinking, who really caught his eye? Who made a first impression? We'll see. Oh my goodness, it seems that Barry Brown still has that delightfully clumsy Mean Mike on the brain, as well as, wow, that down-to-earth but fun Devster. Barry Brown is thinking, I would love to give the first impression rose to one of these two competitors. Who is Barry looking to give that first impression rose to, folks? We're going to find out up next on the BEAR-CHELOR. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 folks. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here. Barry Brown is looking for love. He's looking to start off things hot. So hot, in fact, he wants to give out that first impression rose, folks. Who is going to get that first impression rose? Well, we're going to have a fight right now, everybody. Folks, I apologize. Technical difficulties. I apologize. KJ Manhard, I'm not used to being here, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Anyway, Mean Mike is going to be facing off against the Devster. The winner of this match, of course, is going to take claim over that first impression rose from Barry Brown. So, folks, we're going to jump right on in. Devster facing on Mean Mike for that first impression rose. Everybody in the chat, can I get an oh yeah? Please and thanks. Throw it in the chat. Let's do it. Oh, dog water. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Everyone's giving the, oh, that. Oh, yeah. Oh, his hair got worse. And folks, we're gonna have ourselves a good old prediction in the chat, so why don't you hop on in there and see who is going to win that first impression rose. Oh my goodness, folks, yes, and just so you all know, we do have the speed up just a little for tonight's festivities. We have a fair amount of matches going on this evening for this competition, so we're at a little 200 speed for our competitors this evening. We have some, yeah, we've got a fair amount of matches to go through this evening, folks. So 200 speed will be good. 200, I swear by you all. I swear to me, if you will. Yes. Mean Mike suplexing Devster out of the ring. This is a rematch of a famous indie rivalry, for sure. Yes. Folks, Mean Mike facing off against Devster, who, of course, is going to get it. That's true. It's absolutely true. The punches, the kicks, these competitors are competing for love. I cannot state that enough. They are competing for love. We'll love reign true. We'll find out after this, everybody. We will find out after this. Dexter's mom isn't there, though. Yes, that is true. I heard one time these two fought in the real world of sorts, outside of the W.A.T League, in the indie world. And they, the Dexter won by his mother, taking out Mean Mike. Wow, wow, wow. If anyone is confused by that, maybe we'll post that video in the Discord. Oh my goodness, you see that spin? The giant rotary from Mean Mike, folks. Wow, wow, wow. Northern Light suplex onto Mean Mike. Dexter leaping from the top rope, and he gets Mean Mike into a devlock, but another Northern Light suplex from Dexter, but Mean Mike is looking to take out Dexter. Senton. Punches across the face. Wow, wow, wow. Of course, as this match is going on, the rest of the competitors are hanging out in the cocktail lounge with none other than Barry Brown. But wow, 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 you see the spin and the pin, folks. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. My goodness, everyone. I'm drinking heavily. And they continue. Look at that. The match is over, but Mean Mike continues to beat down. Beat down on the Dexter. But congratulations. Congratulations are in order. Not order. Order. Congratulations are in order for Mean Mike. For, of course, winning, achieving the one-up in the competition. He achieves that first impression rose from Barry Brown. Wow, wow, wow. Look, right there next to me. Wow. Hi. Hello. Oh, I just got an eye from management, folks, and she thought that was weird. So there he is, Mean Mike achieving the first impression rose. I will say though, despite Dexter not achieving the first impression rose, for taking the eye of Barry Brown, he is going to be able to. He wins a free trip to Space Camp after the competition. You got a free trip to W.A.T League Space Camp, Dexter, after the competition. Maybe you'll be going there with your new lover, Barry Brown. We'll find out as the competition moves on. All right, folks. After this initial battle between Dexter and Mean Mike, Barry Brown was indoors drinking, having a great time with our fellow competitors, and perhaps, Mean Mike, perhaps you'll be able to earn an opportunity to go to Space Camp later. But for now, you got the love. You got the love. But yeah, folks, Barry Brown has been busy inside, talking up and drinking with the fellow competitors. So we are arriving here on the BEAR-CHELOR. We have arrived here at our first rose ceremony. Yes, our first rose ceremony of the competition. I hope you all are enjoying this very strange stream we're doing tonight. It's a little different, but we thought it'd be a little fun. Anyway, moving on. These graphics are amazing. $20 well spent. Yes, if anyone is wondering possibly why things might look familiar, yes, some of this might be from Roblox. Moving on. Barry Brown is looking to give away his first few roses. Of course, Dexter. Dexter was there. Oh, Mean Mike got that first impression rose. Upchuck. Molly Mantis. Perrier. Metatron. Jet Sexton. Cersera. Judas Pope, Crash Beam, Jackaxe, and Slash Shipper. Barry Brown says, do you accept these roses? And of course they all do, and they move on. Congratulations to these 12 competitors. Sadly, Master Zeke, my cousin, Matt, the commentator, Static, Lady Jane, Hacksaw the Fragile, and Dr. Scrubs will not be moving on for the love of Barry Brown. He loved to meet you, but he saw love in the other 12. Here on the BEAR-CHELOR. So, folks, I didn't need a rose anyhow. Well, folks, you did not receive a rose, but the 6 competitors who were just eliminated, those 6 competitors have an opportunity to not go away empty-handed. We are about to have ourselves a little old battle royal between these fellow 6 competitors. Yes, a battle royal. These 6 competitors who were just eliminated. The commentator Matt, Hacksaw, Static, Dr. Scrubs, Zeke, and Lady Jane will be competing for an opportunity to get a free trip to What League Space Camp. Yes, you heard it here. And also bragging rights. So, folks, let me get this match underway. Oh my, I did not expect this amount of opportunity I was going to have to take to put these competitors together. By goodness, everyone hang tight while I click, clacky, click, clack. Wow, wow, wow. Zeke, I need the scrubs. Where's the scrubs? How's everyone doing? Are you feeling the love tonight? I need to know. Lady Jane. Oh, do. Does What League Space Camp have the same budget as the wrestling? Oh my. Yes. Yes. Yes, Master Zeke, it does. It absolutely does. It does have its very own $20 bank account. I highly, highly recommend it. All right. Looking. Oh my. Boom. And finally, Hacksaw the Fragile, where are you? I cannot find you. That sounded very creepy, the way I said that, everyone. Hacksaw the Fragile has disappeared from the game. Oh no! Management, what are we to do? Well, I guess we owe them a free trip to Space Camp. Alright, folks. Anyway, here we go. We're going to jump right on into this battle royal. This is just simply untrue, Molly. I respect you way more than Lady Jane. Wow. Oh my goodness. The strong words. The trash talk. Is this canonical? I would say your trash talk will probably be taken as canonical in the chat. But the love... we'll find out if it's canonical. I would say yes, but who's to say? Who's to say, says my cousin. Garbage Poopy Devster got dogged on by Mean Mike. Whoa! Wow! The hashtag Dirty Talk is alive and well. I have an ouch, screw all of you. Oh my goodness. The absolute dirty talk happening in the chat. Well, folks, as I said, the winner of this match gets to go on to Space Camp. So, they will not earn the love of Barry Brown, but they're gonna get that good old knowledge of the space. My goodness, everyone! We haven't seen my cousin in the ring since heck in a sec. Back in October? Or was it... I think it was September. Wow. Dreams will come true. Oh, yes. Beautiful. And here she is, your What League champion, Lady Jane. She did not win the love of Barry Brown, but she does have the gold that they all seek. Backflips for sure. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I never gave anyone points for that prediction. I'm doing such a great job as your commentator this evening. I apologize. Take your money. Take your money. The predictions don't allow a 5-way prediction. I apologize. So we're just going to keep it as is, everyone. It's going to be great. But for now, we have a beautiful battle royal happening between these 5 competitors. I'm rooting for me. I'm dope. Wow, 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 folks. Master Zeke taken out of the ring already. I cannot believe it. Master Zeke, I don't know if he was thinking too much about his physique and Barry Brown peeking at that physique, but my goodness, Master Zeke is out and we're down to 4. Barry is Matt's hall pass. Management said so. Well, I'll let management comment on that. I am just Matt's cousin. So, there we go. But look at this, folks. Wow, wow, wow. Static going in the corner against Dr. Scrubs. Of course, this is a commentator. Commentator. Wow, wow, wow. We're having quite the night here, folks, on The BEAR-CHELOR. Cordial eye, hello, welcome to the chat. It is I, KJ Matt Hard, cousin of commentator Matt. If you have not seen already, we are hosting The BEAR-CHELOR this evening. We have 12 competitors left competing for the love of the literal bear, Barry Brown. Who's to say who will be the triangle eyeball? Yes, it has arrived. So far, some might say that Mean Mike might be in the lead for Barry Brown's love, having won that first impression rose, but we will see how the evening continues to pan out as all of these What Leaguers continue to vie for the love and the eye and the attention of the literal bear, Barry Brown. Oh my goodness, look at that, folks. Dr. Scrubs and Static teaming up on Lady Jane. Wow, wow, wow. While commentator Matt just tries to hold his own. My goodness. Wow, wow, wow. Mean Mike loved that bear. Mean Mike going to love that bear. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. I will selfishly. That checks out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Lady Jane and Static going head to head in the corner. Lady Jane drawing Static into the middle of the ring, attacking that left leg. Dr. Scrubs and commentator Matt continue to go at it on the other side of the ring. Very, very smart of the League of Extraordinary Wrestlers to be separating these two competitors. Wow, wow, wow. I may need the rules explained again. Of the fighting in the What League, Dr. Scrubs, or the BEAR-CHELOR? I can explain both for sure. Screw all of you, apart from Crossbones, Upchuck, and maybe Devin. Oh, I guess Crow July is pretty cool too. Oh my goodness. Wah wah wee wah. Jack Axe, hello, Jack Axe. Jack Axe is of course still in the running for Barry Brown's love. And look at this, folks. Look at this. Commentator Matt. Frog splash off the top rope. Commentator splash, if you will. Oh. Some of us missed the beginning because we were celebrating Doc's birthday, which is today. Congratulations, Dr. Scrubs, of course. Hello, Dr. Scrubs. We started I'll explain it all after this match. I will. Everybody in the chat, let's say happy birthday to Dr. Scrubs, shall we? Yes, he is in this match currently. Hopefully he wins this match and gets a trip to space camp. Oh yes, happy womb ejection day. Oh no. Lady Jane with the pin, and Scrubs is out. Slash, and Scrubs, and everyone who popped in, I will explain the rules of the BEAR-CHELOR very shortly. Look at that, folks! Oh my goodness, Static tosses commentator Matt, my cousin, out of the ring, and then he pulls Static out right after him. And now we're down to Lady Jane and Dr. Scrubs, the birthday boy. Will the birthday boy, excuse me, if the title Mr. is not true. If Dr. Scrubs gets the win, what a birthday present it will be. A trip to space camp. What league space camp? Oh my. Into the corner. Lady Jane looking to take this doctor out. Blown opportunity to call him Mr. Sirrah. And that's it, folks! Oh my goodness! Dr. Scrubs gets the win! The birthday boy is going to space camp! The birthday boy is going to space camp! Wow! Congratulations to Dr. Scrubs! He's going to space camp! What league space camp? To the moon! To the moon, everyone! Alright, let's get back in the feeling. Alright, everyone. Hello, we're back. After all that mayhem, yes. Those few were kicked from the competition, but they still had the opportunity to get to space camp. Alright, everyone. Hello. Dr. Scrubs / Shipper, a few of you weren't in the chat at the very beginning, so I'll just re-explain. Here we are, it's the BEAR-CHELOR. Here, the Love Rings presents the BEAR-CHELOR. It's once a year the Love Ring puts on a special Valentine's Day event, and tonight's is aptly named the BEAR-CHELOR, after our BEAR-CHELOR himself, literal bear Barry Brown. Barry Brown is looking for love, going on dates, handing out roses to his fellow possible future lovers. Currently we are down to 12 competitors. The Devster, Mean Mike, Upchuck, Molly Mantis, Perrier, Metatron, Jet Sexton, Sir Sirrah, Judas Pope, Crash Beam, Jack Axe, and / Shipper. Mean Mike won the first impression rose in the first episode of the BEAR-CHELOR. And now we're moving on to the next episode of the BEAR-CHELOR. Who's excited? Oh my goodness, I am. Are you all? Okay, if you're excited, give me an
Oh yeah!
oh yeah! Put it in the chat if you're excited. Ooh. Yes, Static, you were out. That's why you were just in that competition for space camp. That's how it happens. This is how it happens, everyone. Oh, yeah. It's not a fix. This is for the love of Barry Brown. And he chooses love. Strong love. A pulsating love that he feels deep down in his bare bones. Barry was my Steve Austin. He still can be. He just doesn't need to be your Miss Elizabeth, am I right? Yes, some people will get that reference. Moving on, everybody, on. We're moving on. We've got a group date happening here on the BEAR-CHELOR. A group date. Barry Brown has taken 6 of his possible lovers to the Love Laboratory. Here they will be tested on the compatibility and amount of love that they might share by having Barry Brown. Barry Brown will be hooked up to the Love Laboratory's signature Heart Hub. And as each competitor approaches, Barry Brown might feel a little more love palpitating deep in his loins. Or maybe he'll just give a quick smile and blush. Who's to say? Is this Roblox? I will not answer yes or no, but most likely, yes, it is Roblox. Moving on. Metatron approaches. The Heart Hub scans Barry Brown. Nothing out of the ordinary from Metatron. Next up, your first impression rose winner, Mean Mike, approaches. A scan from the Heart Hub as Barry Brown stands there idly by, a little giddy from that first impression rose and what Mean Mike did to the devster. Nothing from the Heart Hub. Moving on. Here comes Crash Beam. Another scan of the Heart Hub, but no. Again, nothing. The devster. He didn't win that first impression rose, but did he earn a little something? No. Not too much from the Heart Hub. Second to last, Judas Pope the Prophet. He has been known to do a little tossing and chasing and playing with hearts. Will he earn the heart of Barry Brown using this science technology? No, doesn't look like it. But folks, lastly, last member of the date, it's Jet Sexton. Jet Sexton approaches Barry Brown and the Heart Hub starts vibrating off the charts. Oh my goodness, look at Barry Brown. He vibrates. He almost goes invisible from the Heart Hub scan. And what's this? Barry Brown feeling the love, feeling the excitement, feeling the vibrations for Jet Sexton. He awards Jet Sexton a rose. How could anyone's heart not beat faster? Kickstart My Heart. That's his theme song, folks, and that's what he does to everybody. But hopefully it's specifically Barry Brown, not just everyone. We'll find out as the BEAR-CHELOR continues. Moving on, we've got our second group date, everyone. An outdoor game of catch in the woods. Barry Brown's second favorite sport besides professional wrestling, of course, is good old American football. So he takes our other 6 competitors out to the woods and he says, "Hey, I'm looking to have a catch. Any of you looking to catch Barry Brown's heart?" Let's find out. Starting off with Sir Sarah. Easily catches the ball from Barry Brown. What a really romantic date this is. Who came up with this? After Sir Sarah, we have Slash Shipper coming in. Slash Shipper, of course, did not get that first impression rose, but maybe got a little bit of a flutter from the Barry Brown. Let's see if Slash Shipper can catch that pigskin. Oh, easily catching. Moving on, Jack Axe. He's from the woods, just like Barry Brown and his family. Beautiful catch. Perrier. We know Perrier is known for the very strong legs, but we will see. Will Perrier catch that pigskin? Oh, easily. Great toss from the bear. Great catch from the frog. And here comes Molly Mantis. Molly Mantis, of course, is the strongest competitor in the What League, pound for pound, but will Molly Mantis be able to catch the ball or want to catch the ball, play ball with the heart of Barry Brown? Oh my goodness. Misses, absolutely misses. How could? Was it on purpose? Most likely, but who's to say? Who's to say? I missed on purpose. I knew it. All right, and our last catcher of the evening, it's Janitor Upchuck. Will Upchuck catch the ball? Oh my goodness, the ball zooms right over Upchuck's head. I'm so sorry. I guess the chemistry is just not there with the bear. Here on the BEAR-CHELOR. Folks, we have arrived after our 2 group dates today. We have arrived now at... Oh, there it is. We've arrived at our next rose ceremony. All right, folks, our next rose ceremony. Let us see. Barry is looking to hand out these Janitor's hands are too callous from his hard work. Here we go, folks. Devster, Mean Mike, Perrier, Jet Sexton, Sorcerer, Judas Pope, Crash Beam, Jackaxe, and Slash Shipper. Barry says, will you accept this rose? Of course they accept. Why wouldn't they? Look at that hunk of bear. So sadly, folks, Molly Mantis, Upchuck, and Metatron will not be receiving roses and be able to try to vie for the love of Barry Brown. But they will be not possibly. These 3 will be facing off in a match in a little while for the opportunity to get a free trip to Space Camp. Yes, you heard it. Space Camp! All right, folks, we're going to move right along because things are going longer than I planned. But that's fine.
What slide are we on?
We're on the BEAR-CHELOR.
What slide are we on?
Slide? Oh, I don't know what slide number. Give me just a moment, everyone. I will look at what slide number we're on. Oh, 50.
Of?
122.
Okay.
Everyone, I'm taking the BEAR-CHELOR very seriously. I hope you all are as well. Oh no, it started from the beginning. Started from the top. Wow, why did he do this? Folks, I apologize. Moving on. Our next... There we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Our next dates here on the BEAR-CHELOR. Oh! This is serious business, everyone. Oh, yeah! All right, our next date, everyone, is in the kitchen. We have a group date. Mean Mike. Mamma Mia is right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a lot. If Barry goes to space camp, can we call him a Bearstronaut? Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely, yes. But, folks, here we are, our group date. We've got Mean Mike, Perrier, Sorcerer, and Slash Shipper, all looking to cook Barry Brown a very special meal. As we all know, Barry Brown's most favorite food, or top food, I would say. He's looking for a very special taco today. He wants these 4 competitors to make him a taco, the taco that he is enjoying the most. He's going to just nom 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 nom. He's very excited about it. So, folks, here we go. Slash Shipper coming across, moving on over to Barry Brown and saying, I've made this taco, these al pastor tacos for you, Barry Brown. Will you accept? And he says, yum, 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 of course. Sorcerer went out. He bought some cheesy gordita crunches from Taco Bell behind everyone's back. Brought them to Barry Brown. Barry Brown, though, still being a bear and loving tacos or any sort of food said, yum, 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 yes, of course. Perrier, creating a delicious fish taco, a nice flour tortilla, bringing it on over to Barry Brown. Barry Brown accepts his taco and says, my goodness, you put so much effort in this. And finally, folks, Mean Mike makes a steak. Mean Mike didn't do just, he said, I'm going to cut out all the crap from this. I'm going to make you a nice, delicious looking steak here, Barry Brown. And Barry Brown, a bit confused, but also loving those delicious, sensual smells coming from that steak. The aggressiveness of the bear comes out of him, and he chomps down on that steak, and he forgets all about the tacos, and he looks Mean Mike in the eyes, and he just nods his head, and he says, good job. Here on the BEAR-CHELOR, folks. Here on the BEAR-CHELOR. That's not a taco. Moving right along, oh, wait, I put cologne on it. Wait. Moving right along, folks. After the opening ceremony where everyone was arriving, Barry Brown says, that's really brave of you to change the rules for me. That says a lot about how much you care. How much you care. You'll change all the rules just for me, Barry Brown, your possible lover. Thank you, the BEAR-CHELOR. Anyway, folks, after the opening night limousine reveals, Barry Brown was taken. I mean, he had the first impressions between Devster and Mean Mike, but there was a very specific person that caught his eye and his fun bone. That was inappropriate. His funness. And that, of course, was the prophet, Judas Pope. Judas Pope showed up with that bag of pennies to toss into the fountain together, and he said, okay, I'll throw those pennies in there with you, Judas. So, today, Judas Pope has been invited by Barry Brown. Stop it. Stop repeating it. Stop repeating it. Please stop repeating it, everyone. Please stop repeating it in the chat. Please. Yes, we are going to talk about some sticks. Folks, Judas Pope went on a date with Barry Brown. A one-on-one date. And what? I mean, they went out to a beautiful campsite together, had a beautiful meal here out in the woods together, cooking on a steel pot over an open flame that Judas Pope created himself. And while creating said, hey, yeah, exactly. While creating this beautiful meal for Barry Brown, Judas Pope gifted Barry Brown a very, very special gift. That, of course, being a stick. Judas Pope said, this stick reminds me of how fragile our love is, Barry Brown. It could be broken so easily. So easily. Like a snap of a twig. And Barry Brown really was taken by this. He was taken by this sentiment. He loved it. He shook with giddiness and a little bit of lust. So he awarded Judas Pope with a rose. Folks, Judas Pope with a rose, my goodness. Wow. Well, then after this here on the BEAR-CHELOR, they went back to the BEAR-CHELOR mansion. Here on the BEAR-CHELOR mansion, they were having cocktails out back by the pool, back by the lounge, looking out into the countryside here at the BEAR-CHELOR mansion. And something seemed wrong. Something absolutely seemed wrong, specifically to one competitor. That competitor being Mean Mike. Mean Mike went over to Barry Brown and he said, Barry Brown, can I talk to you a minute? Have a one-on-one? And Barry said, of course. So the two of them went off to the one-on-one lounge and had a chat over with Mean Mike over in the one-on-one lounge. And Mean Mike, is this background from Myst? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's from Roblox. Mean Mike met up with Barry Brown over in the one-on-one area, and it seemed that Mean Mike was a little confused about the competition. He was upset about any sort of rules that were being put into play. He was upset about the fact that he couldn't just beat people up. He stole his wallet. He heard about Judas Pope and his stick. Mean Mike was upset, and he was no longer looking for the love of this particular bear. And he walked right on out of there. And folks, after this horrible, almost heartbreaking moment, because Barry Brown was really starting to feel Mean Mike with the steak and everything, but Mean Mike ran on out of that, left the competition entirely, folks, and Barry Brown was just so upset he had to leave. He left everyone for cocktails. No rose ceremony tonight. Just done. Absolutely done. He had to go talk. Whoa. The BEAR-CHELOR. So, folks, we are almost at our next match, but we've got one more day of dates and a rose ceremony. So, folks, let me just bring this music on down, and I'm going to get some more upbeat music back. We're coming back up. Yes. Folks. Wow. I think these are the Final Fantasy tactics. This is the most dramatic episode yet of the BEAR-CHELOR. Well, get ready. We're about to have some more... Not drama this time. This is going to be more love. Here we go, folks. This next episode of the BEAR-CHELOR, we had a group date with none other than Slash Shipper, Jet Sexton, and Jack Axe, heading out on the open seas with Barry Brown. Jack Axe mainly spent most of the trip admiring the fine woodsmanship of the sailboat, mumbling to Barry about how windy it was. Jet Sexton took off his shirt to the delight of everyone and just suntanned. I mean, he just rubbed himself with oil and laid there right on top of the ship, just not really doing much whatsoever. However, yet, while all this was going on, yes, Barry Brown was having a fun time, sure. Slash Shipper took it up a notch. Slash Shipper took the helm of the ship. One of the crewmen passed out due to the fact that they were holding in a fart way too long around Barry Brown because they didn't want to upset the bear and cause him into a frenzy. They held on to that fart, that crewman, and then they died. So then Slash Shipper said, "This is a job for me. I am Slash Shipper. I can sail this ship." And Slash Shipper sailed them back to safety, earning the heart of Barry Brown and a rose, folks. And a rose. My goodness. Can I get an "oh yeah" in the chat, please? Give us an "oh yeah" for that, Slash Shipper. Is this Battletoads? I feel like we're losing viewers, but you know what, folks? We're having a great time. Here on the BEAR-CHELOR. Next up, folks, we have a one-on-one. With who? A one-on-one date with none other than the first competitor here in the BEAR-CHELOR to earn the opportunity to go to space camp. He lost to Mean Mike that very first night, Devster. Devster meeting up with Barry Brown to take part in Barry Brown's third most favorite sport behind football and professional wrestling, basketball. Devster was nowhere to be seen, and Barry Brown went out on the court just to get a couple of hoops in. Barry Brown went for the shot, but Devster knocked it out of the way. How could he? And then ran off. What a scamp. So you know what happened? Barry Brown just left. He left the date entirely. He was thinking about giving Devster a rose. He was still feeling very good about that first impression. But after this, just stuffing Barry Brown, taking away his opportunity to score some points. Devster ruined the whole date, and Barry Brown moved on here on the BEAR-CHELOR. Devster was a standout at St. Francis Xavier basketball. No love for hockey. Nice hang time, Devster. Devster can't turn down the chance to block a shot. Well, folks, the last date of the day was a one-on-one. with someone Barry Brown hadn't gotten the opportunity to get to know just yet. Someone with a little, a finer, full-bodied presence. Sir Sirrah. Barry Brown and Sir Sirrah went out to a beautiful, lovely vineyard in Calabasas, California. There were beautiful views for a beautiful couple. Sir Sirrah spent most of the dates talking about wine to impress Barry, and also talking about a fair amount about Judas Pope drinking wine with him this one time. But yes, Barry Brown and Sir Sirrah had a beautiful time drinking wine, enjoying the sights. That is the road leading into the vineyard, of course. Had a beautiful time together. So when I blocked the shot, I said, "Not in my house." Is this too rated for PS1? Well, after their date, Barry Brown, did you see him wiggle there? He was very excited here on the BEAR-CHELOR. We move on, everybody, to our next rose ceremony. Who will Barry Brown offer the roses up to? It's a very hard decision. We are slowly eliminating competitors here, folks. Let's see. Perrier. Jet. Sir Sirrah. Judas Pope, of course. He's Jack Axe, and of course Slash Shipper has a rose. Folks, will they accept these roses? Of course they will. So that means, sadly, Crash Beam and the Devster are eliminated from the competition. Devster should not have stuffed Barry Brown during that basketball date. Perhaps he should have actually tried to have an actual date instead of just throwing a basketball in his face. But nevertheless, these two are eliminated from the competition here on the BEAR-CHELOR. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, folks, we are going to have ourselves another match right now. A 3-on-3 match. A 3 versus 3 tag match happening right now. I'm going to shut this music off. I'm going to start up this music, folks. Oh! So for this particular matchup, we are going to see the 3 competitors of Devster, Crash Beam, and Mean Mike. The 3 of them will be taking on Janitor Upchuck. In addition to Upchuck, not just Upchuck though. In addition to Janitor Upchuck, they will be taking on Molly, Mantis, and Metatron. Some unlikely team-ups that we would not have normally seen here in the What League. But folks, we're going to see them here tonight. So, Devster, Mean Mike, and Crash Beam facing off against Upchuck, Molly Mantis, and Metatron in a 3v3 tag match. Who will win? Who? Who's to say? But folks, the winner of this match, the 3 winners of this match, will of course be able to get the opportunity to head to Space Camp on the What League's dime. Absolutely. So let's jump right on into this match. Let's do this thing. 3 versus 3 elimination.
Oh, yeah!
Looks like I need to carry my team, says Mean Mike. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Folks, we're getting down. We are getting down there in competitors here for the BEAR-CHELOR. We've only got six possible lovers left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see what happens. There's a lot going on. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Unlikely matchups for sure, but we will see. We shall see who is taken out. Oh my goodness, I did it again. My goodness. Who's going to win this match? Will it be Mike, Dev, Crash? Or will it be Upchuck, Molly, and Metatron? Throw your bets in, everybody. Let's see. Let us see who will win. Let's make some money tonight. I really don't care, actually, and I hope we lose. Oh, my goodness. My. Never thought I'd fight side by side with Mean Mike, but for Barry Brown, I'll do anything. Definitely can't feel good. The punches, the kicks, the punches, the kicks. Yes, indeed, Dr. Scrubs. I hope you are ready with your medical bag. And I hope you are ready to take 3 of these competitors along with you to space camp. Here we go. Molly Mantis facing off against Devster. We've seen something like this before. Molly Mantis having tapped to Devster. I'm sure we don't want to see that again. No way. No way. Here comes Molly Mantis. Molly Mantis, of course, newly found roommates with Mean Mike. I'm sure she's learned a couple of moves. They've been working on moves together at the home. Look at them fight back and forth. A lot of animosity. Look at Crash Beam trying to get a quick moonsault pin. Here comes up Chuck. Devster. It's been a while. We definitely have not seen a lot of action from Devster. He was out for a little over a month, taken out by Jackaxe. It's nice to see him back in the ring for sure. We'll see. We will see. Who is going to spin? I mean, Devster is technically already going. Crash Beam has nice boots. Children of the Eye. Children of the Eye saying Crash Beam has nice boots. The Children of the Eye. Ooh. So spooky. Very spooky for sure. $2.9. Here comes Crash Beam versus Molly Mantis. Crash Beam trying to get the win to go to space camp. If the team of Devster, Crash Beam, and Mean Mike win, that's one less payment because we've already promised one payment to Devster for space camp. So obviously it would save more money from the W.A.T League. But truly, we want to send as many of our competitors to the space camp as possible, for sure. Mantis Breaker, very smartly tagging in Upchuck. Super kick. Low blow from Mean Mike. Wow. A quick roll up. Oh, kick out at 2. Here comes Metatron. The Children of the Eye definitely float a couple of inches off the floor instead of walk. I haven't seen it, but oh my, I am sure of it. Metatron and Mike, both dastardly fellows. Using your Ascendant power, oh my goodness. The power up Wow, wow, wow. Everyone, who do you think is going to become the lover of Barry Brown? That is what I want to know. Absolutely. Who do you think of the competitors we have left? We have these 6 competitors are vying for Space Camp. 2.9 Molly Mantis almost gets the pin. But who do you think is going to get the love? Who's going to earn the love of that? Slash is the romantic slobber knocker. I hope it. Slobber knocking. Yes, we have entered slobber knocking territory, everyone. Ain't stopping. It seems like in the chat, folks are just everyone's just hoping for Slash. Devster will become the lover of Barry Brown because Devster will win this contest because he always finishes first. Not Devster 1. You do know that these 6 competitors are just fighting for Space Camp now. Oh my goodness! Discus punch from Devster. He knocks Molly Mantis out of the ring. Oh my goodness! I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I mean, Molly Mantis said she didn't even want to go to Space Camp. So I guess she did us all a favor. She did us a favor, really, because now we don't have to pay more. We don't have to pay for an extra trip to Space Camp now, because Devster's already going, so that's good. Congratulations to Devster, Mean Mike, and Crash Beam. Y'all are going to Space Camp. Literally through that match, just so you guys know, I don't believe any of this crap. We won at what cost? They already sent a monkey to space, and wow, wow, wow. Now they're going to Space Camp. Well, folks, we're going to jump right back into the BEAR-CHELOR. So let's get the music going, the tunes. Oh, yes. Folks, we're back in the BEAR-CHELOR realm. Here we are. Let me give out those points. Mike, Dev, and Crash, you're welcome for your points. You've achieved your... You've gotten your distributed points there, everyone. Congratulations. And now we're going to jump right back into it. Our next date on the BEAR-CHELOR is a beach volleyball day. Between who? Who? Why, none other than Judas Pope, Cercera, and our Barry Brown. It's Barry Brown's 4th most favorite sport after basketball, football, and professional wrestling, of course. So these 3 went out for a nice hot day on the beach, but for some reason, as they're there, as they're playing back and forth, it seems that Cercera and Judas Pope just are getting along more than Barry. They're just tossing the ball back and forth. They're not even paying attention to the BEAR-CHELOR himself. Who would have done such a thing? Barry's upset and he leaves the date early, leaving these 2 just to go back and forth. Hopefully someone can brighten up Barry's day here on the BEAR-CHELOR. They're so obsessed with each other. Absolutely. Let's hop on over. We've got a one-on-one date. We saw some luck from Slash Shipper over in the aquarium with Barry Brown. Let's see what they're doing. Oh my goodness, look at them. It's Slash Shipper, Barry Brown. No, don't be concerned, folks. That is a glass wall behind Slash Shipper, so that giant beast is not actually going to be biting on the head of Slash. But look at these 2. Slash Shipper just sharing a beautiful conversation with Barry Brown, talking about the enormous amount of sea critter and sea life knowledge. Remember that one Bachelor show where 2 of the contestants fell for each other? I think Judas Pope and Cercera might be. Look at them. Sea life knowledge is showing off to Barry Brown all the knowledge that Slash Shipper has. Could this be love, folks? Could could it be? I mean, we're going to find out more as the BEAR-CHELOR continues. But look at this, folks. Barry Brown is pulsing with excitement, and he's given Slash Shipper yet another rose. Wow, that one-on-one date rose. We're going to head back on over to the BEAR-CHELOR mansion, folks, here on the BEAR-CHELOR. We've got cocktails in the backyard. And as as these folks are in the backyard, they're here in the courtyard, if you will, Barry Brown is thinking a lot about what happened earlier on in the day, specifically between Sir Sirrah and Judas. Now, Sir Sirrah and Barry had a bit of a connection when they were drinking wine there in the Calabasas, California, having a beautiful, beautiful time. Judas Pope and Barry connected as well, but it seemed there on the beach that Judas Pope was only having eyes for Sir Sirrah. So Barry Brown heads on over to Judas Pope and he says, "Can I talk to you for a minute? Let's go have a one-on-one." And they head on over to the one-on-one couch. Barry Brown having a conversation with Judas Pope. And Barry expresses to Judas that he was so hurt by the beach volleyball date. And he expected more from Judas out of it. And Judas looks back at Barry and coldly just says, "The prophecy must be fulfilled. And my prophecy doesn't lie with you, Barry." And Barry says, "Well, then I'll have to ask you to leave, Judas." And he kicks Judas out of this competition. Judas leaves the cocktail party. And we're moving on here in the BEAR-CHELOR, folks. The BEAR-CHELOR. Barry Brown saying, "I don't need none of this from you, Judas Pope. I'm kicking you out of this competition." We've moved on to the next rose ceremony, folks. We've only got 5 competitors left. 5. Oh my goodness, my eye. We have 5 competitors left here. And Barry's looking to give out some roses. Slash Shipper, of course, was already given a rose, so we have 3 roses to give out. 1 to Perrier. The next, that bad boy Jet Sexton. And who could it be, folks? Is it going to be Jack Axe? Jack Axe, who on their sailing date didn't really entertain Barry too much. He just talked about the woodwork on the sailboat. Or will it be Sir Sirrah? Sir Sirrah, who earlier during the volleyball date wasn't really paying attention to Barry at all, only to Judas Pope. It's Jack Axe, folks. Oh my goodness. Will these folks accept those roses? By goodness, yes they will.
Oh, yeah!
So, folks, leaving only behind Barry, having all the other competitors leave, Barry pulls Sir Sirrah, and he says, "Sir Sirrah, I have something I need to tell you." And Sir Sirrah looks at him, he's aghast. He says, What? You've knocked me out of this competition already, Barry. What else can you do?" And Barry looks at Sir Sirrah, and he says, "Sir Sirrah, I know you came to this competition. You came to this competition to find love. And I believe you have. It's not with me. So go get him, Sir Sirrah. Go get him." And Sir Sirrah, with tears in his eyes, looks at Barry and says, "Thanks." And he takes off to go catch Judas Pope. My goodness. Folks, so much drama going on here on the BEAR-CHELOR. And you know what it's time for? We are down to 4 OTP confirmed. Folks, you know what it is time for? I have to do I ship it? Folks, it is time for none other than... I like that butt as well. You know what it's time for, folks. It's time for hometowns. Yes, we are gonna go. We've got dates at hometowns. Basically, what's gonna be happening here, Barry Brown is gonna be having dates with the remaining competitors in their hometowns. They're going to learn a little bit about their culture, what they've been up to, all the rest. They could be quick. They could be very quick because it's Sunday night and we're having a good time. Good heavens, look at the time. It's time for hometowns. First off, for our hometown date, Jack Axe. Look at him, Jack Axe there, the strong, silent woodsman. He invites Barry to his home of the woods for a beautiful in-yard barbecue. And we know Barry Brown loves those meats. He sure does. Look at the two of them together, roasting those meats there on the grill. What might those meats be? It's a mystery, just like their love. But, oh, Barry Brown is pulsing with excitement. Is he feeling some blood pumping, some lust, some bloodlust? Smelling those delicious smoked meats, I am sure of it. Is that distance COVID safe? All of our competitors for the BEAR-CHELOR have been tested. They're tested on a regular basis, so it is most definitely COVID safe. These two have a delightful barbecue together. Jack Axe not really saying much, but Barry Brown feeling everything. Oh, look at him. There he is in the chat. Lust or bloodlust, an age-old question. Why can't it be both? Why can't it be both, Devster? Oh, just... Hometowns. Moving on, folks, we head on over to the beach. The Washy Shoreline, the hometown of Slash Shipper. Slash Shipper came here to show Barry Brown one of their favorite beaches to land on when they're not on the open seas. And as they are there, something out of the ordinary happens. Something out of the ordinary happens here on the beach, folks. A mystery. We had to blur them out. We had to blur them out because we didn't get them to sign the contract. But folks, what appeared to be Slash Shipper's ex appeared on the beach during hers and Barry Brown's date to give Slash Shipper a box of chocolates and try to woo back Slash Shipper. What is this? My goodness. The drama. What is to happen? Slash Shipper. Purry is now not the time. Slash Shipper runs away. And Barry Brown thinking, do I run away as well, or do I think about the relationship I'm building? And he does what any good prospect for a future lover might do. And he confronts the ex-lover and he says, "Rawr, rawr, 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 get on out of here."
Oh, yeah!
And then the lover runs away. And there's an awkward moment between these two. What just happened? Could it be that this just ruined any prospect of their future relationship? Could it be that maybe this strengthened the bonds? We won't know right now. We'll find out later here on the BEAR-CHELOR Hometowns. Moving on, Jet Sexton the bad boy brings Barry Brown to the inner city. Woohoo! Jet Sexton, of course, known to be a traveled rock star, gigging all over the country, all over the world. And he's just got a small little apartment back where he lives. And he Skid Row, if you will. Yes, exactly. Barry Brown, of course, being from the woods. Is this... Barry Brown being from the woods... Not being familiar with the hustle and bustle of the big city, the loud noises, the loud honking, the horning, the shouting, the industrial smells, he gets a little scared. Oh no, he's shaking with fear. He's so scared. What is he to do? But Jet Sexton knows. Jet Sexton knows exactly what to do in these times. When you're scared, when you're nervous here in the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle!
Welcome to the jungle, baby. Let me help you out and soothe your fears. Here's some of that delicious pizza. And Barry Brown, having never seen pepperoni pizza before, is very excited. He takes a bite and he tastes that delicious, gooey, cheesy meal. Oh, and he pulses with excitement. He pulses with excitement. Jet Sexton, the bad boy, of course, he knows just what to say, always. Here on Hometowns, the BEAR-CHELOR. Folks, our final hometown date, none other than Perrier. Perrier taking Barry Brown back to where it all began in the bog. And as Perrier waited there, some of Perrier's niece tadpoles happened to be nearby, and Perrier, being the strong, family-oriented frog, decided to read them a story. Of course, the story is I don't want to be a frog, but it has a good moral to it, and I'm sure it has nothing to do with any sort of underlying anxiety of trauma that a tadpole might invoke. And Barry Brown seeing this, Barry Brown has never been... Interesting choice of story. Barry Brown is a little confused. I mean, he's a part of the woods. He's from a different part of the woods. Barry Brown has been a different part of the woods, not necessarily the bog. He's not comfortable with the water too much here and there, yes, but not all the time. And he's looking at this frog and he's saying, is this going to work? Are we going to be able to make this work? And he inches closer to kind of peek over the shoulder of Perrier and how Perrier is interacting with these beautiful little tadpoles. And he inches, and then he moves backwards a little bit. Oh no, he's nervous. Barry Brown, it's okay. Are you willing to make the sacrifice to jump into also being such a family-oriented bear/frog man? He's thinking about it, and he continues on, helping Perrier continue and finish the story to those tadpoles here on the Bachelor. Folks, we've arrived at our next rose ceremony. Yes, I know you all are very, very excited. Our next rose ceremony. Who is going to move on this competition? Let's find out. Barry Brown looking to hand out a rose. Oh my goodness. It's Roblox. How many times do I have to tell you? It's Roblox. Such a wholesome family time. Folks, it's rose time. Who is it going to be? Jet Sexton, the bad boy for his pepperoni save, is going to get a rose. Who is going to get the second rose of the night? It's none other than Jack Axe. Jack Axe, for his delicious, delicious meats and barbecue, is going to get a rose. It seems like there's some sort of ongoing theme about food. Is it going to now be there's only one rose remaining? Will it go to Perrier, the family frog? Or is it going to go to Slash Shipper? Slash Shipper, of course, on the beach, had their hometown date interrupted by an awful ex-relationship, causing drama between the two of them, maybe causing a rift, and saying Barry Brown cannot continue a relationship with Slash Shipper because of this previous baggage. I don't know. We're going to find out right now, everybody. And the final rose goes to Slash Shipper! Slash Shipper! Jack Axe, Jet Sexton receiving their 3 roses. Sadly, Perrier must leave. Barry Brown looking at Perrier and saying, you're a very, very wonderful and caring individual. And we've had our time together. We've had our times before, but it's just not our time now, and it's not going to be. But you're going to find someone out there and make them very, very happy. Perrier leaves. Here on The Bachelor. Folks, my goodness, we're getting to the end here, everybody. We're approaching the end, and my goodness, a lot of drama, a lot of excitement. Barry, I'm so glad you gave me another chance. I know if anyone can defeat my evil exes and win my heart, it's you. Oh my goodness. We're in the end game now, everybody. That's right, we're going on vacation. Barry Brown, Jet Sexton, Jack Axe, and Slash Shipper are going to be going on vacation. Where are they going on vacation?
Oh, yeah!
They're going to none other than Iceland. Yes, they're going to Iceland for a beautiful, beautiful vacation. And we're going to jump right into that very first vacation date. It's Barry Brown and Jet Sexton in some hot springs, folks. Ooh, so hot, so steamy. Look at them there. under the water, the bubbling is happening. What could be happening underneath those murky waters? Who's to say? Is this an unreleased Halo Infinite level? So anyway, Jet Sexton, Barry Brown, we've heard it all before. We've seen it. Jet Sexton is that sexy rock star lifestyle, hanging out in a little bit of the bubbly, having a great time. These are hot springs, folks. They are so hot, not hot enough for this bad boy. But during their date, Jet Sexton looks at Barry Brown, and Barry Brown looks at Jet Sexton. Barry says, "Jet, I think I love you." And Jet says, "Yeah, I could say that. I love you too, Barry Brown." And they cuddle up close, and they giggle, and they splash around in those hot springs. And then what happens later that night, folks? Yes, indeed, it's the fantasy suite. We do not disturb the fantasy suite, folks. It's the fantasy suite on the BEAR-CHELOR. It's fine. BEAR-CHELOR vacation time. They had a great time. We don't bring the cameras in to the fantasy suite, so there's no kissing and telling here on the What League. Whoa is right. Next up, fantasy like football. Part of me is jealous, and the other part of me ships it so hard. Give me privacy. Next up, folks, our next date. Jack Axe taking Barry Brown spelunking in Iceland. They're going deep down into the caves together. Jack Axe, of course, is well versed in the climbing, the physical work. Barry Brown usually staying above ground. So he gets a little bit of trouble, and he falls down into the cave. But thank goodness the big strong arms of Jack Axe are there to help lift Barry Brown up on his feet. And while they're sitting there deep in the cave, Barry Brown thankfully not injured, as they're sitting there down in the cave after Jack Axe has picked Barry Brown up. Jack Axe looks deep into the eyes of Barry Brown, and he says, he just kind of mumbles really quietly. And from Barry Brown's perspective, that sounds like it's an "I love you," and Barry Brown says, "I love you back." And the two of them embrace one another there in the cave. And then what do? Oh, yeah! They're going to the fantasy suite later that night. Do not disturb here on The Bachelor. BEAR-CHELOR. Ooh. He said, "I love you" to two different people. That's right. That is right. That is the true love, the deep love that Barry Brown is having for all of these competitors. What does it mean? Does he actually love them? Is he just caught up in the moment? I'm not sure, folks. I'm not sure. But we're moving on to our final date. Slash Shipper. Slash Shipper takes Barry Brown to a romantic, almost midnight evening together. Sitting there on the shores of next to their Icelandic fantasy suite, looking up at the sky, they see the Aurora Borealis. And the snow is softly falling down on their faces. They're looking at each other in the eyes, and it's like magic. It's like magic. And it feels like this love has been growing for some time, but Slash Shipper looks at Barry Brown in his tiny bear eyes. And she can't bring herself to say "I love you." She wants to. She wants Barry more than anything, but knowing that there's a conflict in Barry's heart. There's two other competitors in this competition who want Barry's heart. There's part of his heart in theirs. And Slash wants to fully commit, but Slash is saying, I don't want to make this worse for you, Barry. I care about you deeply, and I want to say those words, but I don't want to push you too hard. And Barry Brown looks back He looks back. He looks deep into Slash Shipper's eyes. And he says, Slash, I love you. And Slash looks back at Barry. And she smiles. And she nods her head. She says, I love you too, Barry Brown. Oh my goodness. 3 loves. 3 I love yous. 3 I love you back. What? Oh, my goodness, there's so much happening, folks. And who you believe it? After this beautiful Aurora Borealis night together, they come together and they end up in the fantasy suite. Do not disturb, everybody. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. In the fantasy suite again. So much fantasy suiting. Barry Brown, a bit of a player, folks, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's healthy. Everyone is consenting. It's good. It's the BEAR-CHELOR. Gonna be effing awkward later. Well, folks, we're moving on to our second to last rose ceremony, some might say. Here we are, Barry Brown pulling out that rose. He's only got 2 roses to give. Who is he going to give them to? Excuse me. Here we go, folks. The first rose. Jet Sexton. Jet Sexton getting that first rose. That sexy, sexy bad boy. That hot, hot bad boy getting that first rose. Who is going to get? Who's going to get that second rose? Is it going to be Jack Axe, the strong, silent, very, very, very protective Jack Axe? He carried Barry Brown up out of those caves straight to the fantasy suite. Or is it going to be Slash Shipper? Slash Shipper, who's been conflicted back and forth, back and forth. The drama with the ex, everything. Is it going to be Slash? Folks, it's Slash Shipper. They accept these roses. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah!
And sadly, Barry Brown, tears on his face, looking to Jack Axe, tears running down his jowls. He looks to Jack Axe and he tries to get the words to say, I'm sorry, but Jack Axe just kind of puts his head down and slowly walks out of the mansion, back through the limousine he walked through to enter, and back into the woods. Folks, we have arrived at the end of the BEAR-CHELOR. But first, before we get there, we do have ourselves a match! Having just freshly been ousted from the What League, Love Rings presents the BEAR-CHELOR. Jack Axe is going to be teaming up with none other than Perrier. And these two are going to be facing off against Judas Pope and Sir Syrah, that fresh couple coming out of the competition just a short while ago. My goodness, folks. Who's gonna make? And you know it. You know it, everybody. You know who's gonna be happening. What's gonna be happening to these competitors? Whoever wins this competition. Sir Syrah, Judas Pope, Jack Axe, and Perrier, the 2 that win this competition, they're gonna be going to space camp. Exactly. Yes. All right. So let's do this thing, everybody. Let's do this thing. Gotta bounce, KJ. Keep up the great work. Love what you're doing here. I saw what you're doing there. Thank you, Master Zeke. Thank you for hanging out. Folks, we have this match, and then we will be finding who is going to be Barry Brown's true love. Send that frog to space! Oh, yeah. And here they come, folks. Jack-Axe. I'm sure he's feeling a lot of emotion still after that devastating ousting by Barry Brown. Jack-Axe and Perrier. After the hometowns, after the vacation. They're looking to kick some behind. Oh, yes. Is this Firebro wrestling? He finished the joke. He finished the joke, everyone. Good job. Look at that. Sir Sirrah trying to sweep the legs, literally, of Jack-Axe. Woo. Thank you, everyone, for sticking in and staying by here for our Love Ring BEAR-CHELOR evening. It's quite the eventful night. Look at that. Sir Sirrah and Judas Pope teaming up. Sir Sirrah trying to drag Perrier out of the ring, but Judas Pope now attacking Perrier. Janitor beat the joke. That's long-term storytelling for sure. Wow, wow, wow. For the first time ever, it's Judas Pope and Jack-Axe. Wow. Whoever thought we would see this team up? Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Whew. Apologize. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. 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 Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for the blessings. Sir Sirrah, Gesundheit. Oh, Dankeschön. Judith Pope running up the turnbuckle. Oh, thank you. Danke. The tag made. Once again, Judas Pope and Jack-Axe. The brutal power of Jack-Axe. I'm hoping he is able to continue his winning streak here in the league. I've heard good things from management about Jack-Axe. Bless you, KJ. I'm rooting for the guy who sent me to the hospital for weeks. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, if Perrier and Jack-Axe win, they are going to Space Camp. If Sir Sirrah and Perrier win, they are also going to Space Camp. Is not Spider-Man still awake? I am not sure. Possibly not. I am not sure. They were eliminated. He was taken by the drink. I hope not. Did he earn the opportunity to go to Space Camp? I'm not sure. I don't think... No, it was Dr. Scrubs. Dr. Scrubs got the opportunity to go because it is Dr. Scrubs' birthday. Still his birthday. I wonder who he wants to win Barry Brown's heart. We'll find out. He's on his way to Metric Space Camp. Wow, wow, wow. Folks, we did not do a prediction for this particular match, but I am going to start a prediction right now. Who do you think is going to win Barry's heart? Is it going to be Jet? Or is it going to be Slash? I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clocks. Make your predictions. Who do you think is going to win the heart of Barry Brown tonight? Is it going to be Slash or is it going to be Jet Sexton? Very heavily, seems like everyone is heavily favoring Slash Shipper. When Slash sets her mind to something, there's no getting in her way. Slash. If everyone predicts... Well, okay, alright. people. That's what the people want. That's what the people get. We'll find out. 2.9. Judas Pope tries to take out, and the double team. Jackaxe and Perrier. We never thought we would see it. Jackaxe and Perrier facing off. If you predict Jet, you're a cop. Everyone is saying, bless you, management. Management has given the thumbs up. Jackaxe. We have entered Slobberknocker territory, everyone. Perrier coming right at Cercera. Cercera, though, trying to take out the frog. Wow, wow, wow. The takedown. Judas Pope trying to take out that woodsmith. Scurvy's a narc. I want Slash to win. I just want to dry my tears with money if she loses. The pin, but the rope break. Jackaxe not going down that easily, folks. And look at that. A choke slam into a power bomb. We've never seen that before. 2.9. Here comes Perrier. We've seen this matchup before. Judas Pope from the top rope. Oh my goodness, 2.9. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. Judas Pope is a stick and frogs sit on sticks for breakfast. Look at that. And the pin from Jackaxe, and he pins Judas Pope. Jackaxe pins Judas Pope. Wow, 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 wow. The advocate for management does not win Barry Brown's heart, but they do take out Judas Pope, and they are going to space camp. Congratulations. Congratulations to Perrier and Jackaxe for earning the opportunity to head to space camp, folks. Wow, wow, wow. We are approaching, folks. We are approaching. We're approaching the end. Who is going to be taking the heart of Barry Brown? Is it going to be the bad boy, Jet Sexton, that sexy, hot, steamy, sweaty man? Or is it going to be Slash Shipper? The back and forth between Slash Shipper and Barry Brown has been there, but who's to say? Barry Brown awaits. He's waiting for the competitors to show. He has a ring with him. He's looking to propose, to be lovers with one of the competitors this evening. They will both arrive, and we will see who he approaches. Look at that villa. Yes, exactly. Barry Brown awaits, entering first to meet Barry Brown. I mean, it's been built up for this entire almost 2 hours. Entering first, it's Jet Sexton. Jet Sexton approaches Barry wearing his finest furry spotted pants. And he looks at Barry Brown and he says, "We've been through a lot. We've gone on dates. We've gone sailing together. We've gone in those hot springs. So much more. I love you, Barry Brown. We had pizza together. It makes sense. We're good guys. We're just
We're just a couple of great guys.
That was a quote from Jet Sexton. He says, "We're a couple of great guys, Barry Brown. Let's do this thing. Let's
do this thing.
Let's do this thing." And Barry Brown thinking back, thinking on all the good times with Jet. Thinking about all the good times with Jet. Thinking. And then he starts to think about his true love. He thinks about all the good times they've shared together. He thinks about the dates, the ups, the downs, definitely the downs, am I right? He thinks about those hot springs, thinks about Iceland. And he looks at Jet Sexton and he says, "Jet, I found my true love here in the BEAR-CHELOR. But it's not with you." And Jet, he looks at Barry Brown and he says, I can't say anything. And he leaves. And he leaves. Oh, no, wait. And he leaves. Oh, my goodness. Folks, could it be? Could it be? Could it be, folks? Barry Brown? I gotta find the right song, everybody. I gotta find the right song. There we go. Barry Brown's feeling it. And incoming next, it's Slash Shipper. And Barry looks at Slash Shipper. And Slash Shipper looks at Barry. And he says, "I love you. Will you be my lover?" And Slash Shipper looks at Barry. Says, "I love you too." And nods her head. And folks, the game's not working. The final rose is given here on the BEAR-CHELOR. Whoa! But folks, that's not the end. This is not the end of the BEAR-CHELOR, folks. This is not the end. We now have a final opportunity here. Slash Shipper can take the love. Slash Shipper, this entire time has been going for the love of Barry Brown. They've been going on dates. They've been loving each other. They've been going to the fantasy suite. It's been a beautiful time. The opportunity to accept the love and forever be tied to Barry Brown. Or Slash Shipper can make the decision to face off in a match with Barry Brown. The winner of this match proves that they're the better lover, and they can take ownership of their love and continue on the love together, but they get to be A, crowned the better lover, and B, they don't have to get engaged or anything, all right? They're going to build their proper relationship on their time. But B, not only being crowned the better lover, they also will become the owner, the true owner of the What League Space Camp, and will then be next year's BEAR-CHELOR or BEAR-CHELORette for the love ring of next year. So the decision is up to Slash Shipper. Will love continue on? Will love continue on between Barry and Slash Shipper? Or will they fight it out? Will they fight it out for the opportunity to do this all again next year or whenever we feel like doing it again? And also become the owner of What League Space Camp? She's furiously typing. Folks, I know this is the drama. We were all excited about the love and the love winning and everything, but now there's something mixed up. Oh my god. Barry Brown, I love you dearly. And I want you to know that will always be true. But Space Cam, Barry, I gotta dream bigger. You gotta dream bigger, Barry. All right, folks, this is it. I want to fight the bear. Yes, yes, folks, we're gonna have it right here, folks. We've been waiting all night. We've been trying to get love. We've been trying to achieve the love. But for our main event, we're not going that way. We might have love after this, but first, we're gonna get Space Camp. Let's do this thing. Slash Shipper, having won the heart of Barry Brown, is putting it all on the line for Space Camp and the possibility of becoming next year's, or whenever we feel like doing it next, the next BEAR-CHELOR or Bachelorette. Folks, we're going for Space Camp. Let's do this thing. I'm stopping this music. And I'm starting this music. Let's do this thing, everybody.
Let's do this thing.
Space Camp is on the line. Barry Brown versus Slash Shipper. I got a little verklempt there. Sometimes I sound like my cousin Matt when I get excited. Here he comes, folks. The law of the jungle. It's Barry Brown. There is your money, everyone. Who's going to win this match, everybody? Get some more money. Is it going to be Barry? Or is it going to be Slash? Here we go, folks. Slash Shipper, Barry Brown. Wow, 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 folks, wow. If Devster were here, I'm sure he would say,
Bad, I threw up.
oh my goodness, everyone. The ups and downs tonight of everything going on. You've only got a few seconds left to vote. The ups and downs tonight. The ups and downs. Wow, wow, wow. Who would have believed it? After all this time, I mean, Slash Shipper, coming out of the limo, Barry declaring that Slash was incredibly charming and giggling. Then we had our loved laboratory. We had the outdoor game of catch. We had the cooking competition with the tacos. We had the sailing where Slash took the helm of the sailboat, saving all their lives except for that one crewman who died because of holding in a fart. Then we had the one-on-one date at the aquarium. We had the beach with the drama, with the ex coming along with chocolates arriving. We had the Aurora Borealis, romantically sharing a lovely, lovely moment together, watching the beautiful lights in the sky. And finally arriving here, where Barry has said, Slash, I choose you, and now Slash saying, yes, I accept that, but first, we better fight, Bear Man, and if I beat you, I'm taking your place next time. And also, I get to own Space Camp. And I respect that. I definitely respect that as your interim host slash commentator for this evening. This is why we don't hold in farts. Exactly. Slash and Barry back and forth, back and forth. Woo. Back and forth, folks. The back and forth. Who is going to win? Barry Brown tossing Slash Shipper over. Let him rip. The predictions are in. We will see who's going to make that big money. Almost 100% of the vote is on Slash. Barry Brown Only two bucks thrown at Barry Brown by Captain Mayday 69. Wow, wow, wow. Slash Shipper, oh my goodness! Barry Brown kicking Slash Shipper off, oh my. The kick by Slash. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go, Slash. Blah, blah, blah. If folks are looking for Slash to get this win, can I get an oh yeah in the chat, please? Give me an oh yeah in the chat. Just a good old oh yeah. Sorry if that's weird or inappropriate. Management thought it was funny. Slash Shipper looking to put Barry Brown away. All we getting the oh yes in the chat. Yes, indeed. Oh my. My, everyone. Thank you all so much for sticking around here on a Valentine's, on a Sunday. Very, very exciting. So thankful. This is all just foreplay. Barry and Slash after this are just gonna go back to the fantasy suite, and what happens in the fantasy suite stays in the fantasy suite, folks. If this couple remains a couple after this, folks, just think about it. Just think about it. Masters of land and sea. Powerful, powerful. Oh my goodness. No, not the bones. I didn't mean to say the thing about the bone. I regret it. I regret it all. Roy Bacon 01. Who trained a bear to wrestle? Of course, other bears. Barry Brown, the literal bear, is descendant from an ancient clan of professional wrestling bears who actually created the sport of professional wrestling, passed it down generation to generation, ultimately leading to Barry Brown himself, the literal bear. There were gentle woodsmiths in the woods who trained with the ancient bears and then brought the professional wrestling world to the mainstream civilization. But the bears have never forgotten where it has come from. They never forget their elders, their forebears. Barry Brown has more ancient knowledge of wrestling than most of the rest of us in What League. It's one of the things I love about it. Slash Shipper. Oh my goodness. Slash Shipper off the top rope for the pin. But a rope break. Wow, 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 folks. What a strong chop from Slash Shipper, knocking the bear down to the ground. Wait, who trained that bear to ref a match? That is, of course, the Fair Bear. The Fair Bear. Barry Brown with a pin. 2.9. Slash Shipper holds on. The Fair Bear, who is refereeing, of course, descendant from... Those are pretty much just the two bears. They're just two bears. It just happens to happen. The bear who's refereeing is descendant from an ancient line of referee bears, the Referee Bear clan, who originated refereeing during the original creation of professional wrestling. There's only two bears in the league. There's plenty of other competitors, for sure, but these are the only two bears. Oh, I guess you could... Oh, no, because Winnie the Pooh is a poo. He's not a bear. He's a poo. That's in his name. He's Winnie, and he's the Pooh. He's a poo. Anyway, look at Slash Shipper off the top rope. Oh, my goodness. Leaping neck breaker. Wow, wow, wow. Barry Brown goes for the 100-acre slam, but Slash Shipper counters. Wow. Low blow from the bear. And the cover, 1, 2. 3. Oh my goodness, folks. Barry Brown gets the win, being the BEAR-CHELOR himself. Distracting Slash Shipper. Wow, wow, wow. Some might say love wins here, folks. I would absolutely say love wins here. Slash Shipper flew too close to the sun. But that's okay, folks. Barry Brown may be going to space camp, but Slash Shipper and Barry Brown's love will be forever. Absolutely. May have lost every bet tonight. Oh no. I'm so sorry, everyone. Just because Barry Brown won the match does not mean that their love is over, though, folks. That does not mean that their love is over. Barry Brown, being our BEAR-CHELOR for the evening, truly, truly showed all of us that love will win. Even if your final choice of a lover decides to fight you for the opportunity to own a space camp, you still fight for that love. You fight for that love until that love fights for you, which is what Barry Brown did. He fought for that love, and then Slash Shipper fought not only for Barry Brown, but against Barry Brown. It was hot. It was definitely hot. And I'm sure they're on their way to... They're lovers and fighters, and they're on their way to that fantasy suite, folks. That being said, everyone, thank you all so much for sticking around tonight for the BEAR-CHELOR. We absolutely love that you stuck around and hung out with us. It was a little bit different of a stream, but I think it was pretty fun, to say the least. I'll just play us out on some sensual sounds here. Why not? Ooh, yeah. Chat loves Matt. Yes, chat loves Matt. KJ also loves chat. So KJ loves chat too. Thank you all so much for tuning in for the What League's Love Ring presents the BEAR-CHELOR. We will see you all. There will be no Monstay Monday tomorrow with commentator Matt, but he will be back on Thursday. Thursday we will be back with more episodic What League storytelling. So thank you all so much for tuning in for the BEAR-CHELOR. Y'all are wonderful. It's been a great night. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope we could bring some love home to you. And we will see you on Thursday. Have a great night. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Keep hydrating. Wear a mask. All that fun stuff. Keep on loving. Love wins, folks. Love wins. Attractive.